Okay, gotta flip this camera here. Okay. All right. Well, am I in the shot here? All right. We're at the U.S. Post Office here down in Central Eastside, Portland, and we're out in solidarity with essential workers today with the post office, the workers over at Kroger Corporation, Fred Meyer's QFC, and at Legacy Hospital. Folks who need hazard pay and protections. We're here to support the post office in general as it's being potentially taken over. We're not going to let that happen. Anyhow, we've got a car caravan up with this. Is a social distance protest here today. There's going to be a caravan of cars going around the block here, showing support for the workers. And we might be playing some music here in just a little bit. So, yeah, enjoy, and thanks for watching. Now, if I do this, I turn on music. Okay, you want to hook up with the Bluetooth? Sure. Have you done it before? I'll just post that wire. I'm going to roll it right close to you so I can open the charge. get his car out of here. I don't know who it is, but if he does, then we need help if that happens. Yeah. Yeah. And if the performer doesn't show up, they're still on. Text, like if you want to take the camera and text the cars as they're going by or get me or whatever, feel free to pick it up. Even take the phone out if you want. Turntable. That's fair. Hey, good to see you. Going great. I know that hot signs bad, like a cool sign bad, next to all those and up we're going to roll around here. And we're getting to... And then we're going to go across our... God, I have to have my reading glasses to read this thing. This is not cool. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, welcome everybody. Let's hear it for essential workers. We're all essential people, right? So I got a little music we're gonna do here, and I want to thank everybody for coming out, trying to find unique ways and new forms of ways of doing rallies, demonstrations, protests, that kind of thing. So that's why we're out here running with cars today. Maybe it'll be bikes next time. Keeping our social distance and doing it right. Well, we show support and solidarity for U.S. postal workers, the post office, the folks with the Grocers Union up at Kroger, and healthcare workers. Legacy today. So thanks for everybody for coming out here, Jamie and others for organizing this. My name's Dan Kaufman. Got my son Lucas helping, and I think I'll play a song and show a little love, right?
is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Thank you, and thanks for showing love for the U.S. Postal Service and the workers who make it happen. People are out there on the front line every day, putting their lives at risk, you know, through sleet, snow, rain, the dark of night, the pandemics, out here working for us and making it happen. So I hope that we can all show a bunch of support, and here we are doing it for working people right now, postal workers, especially while we know that the post office is under attack. Just want to highlight this sign that the post office is not for sale. This is something that we own collectively and works, which is exactly why some would like to see it destroyed. They would like to starve it. And we're not going to let that happen. The post office is essential to the operation of our country, so much so that it was basically written into the U.S. Constitution. And we're not going to let it go so easily, even though some would like to see it killed. So we're out here to support the institution of the post office, but what makes the institution work is people. And we know that. What makes it possible for you to get the food that you need? It's people. It's people who pick the food, grow the food, deliver it to the store, and make it available for you to buy at the store. So we're out here today to support postal workers, grocery workers, healthcare workers, and folks are going to be driving their cars. You're going to stay tight and close, driving the cars around the post office here today, maybe honking your horn, showing some signs, and then heading up to Fred Meyer's up on Hawthorne. Now, Fred G. Meyer's is the grocery store, a pillar of the community. Our grandparents, if you lived here, they went to Fred Meyer's. Some people's great-grandparents went to Fred Meyer's, and this was part of our community. A few years back, it got bought up by Kroger Corporation, and Kroger Corporation is a little bit less concerned about their place in the community. And what does that mean? It means that they're taking away hazard pay for their workers. So one of the things we want to point out, let's see, where's the sign? Hazard pay for essential workers. If you're on the front line, putting your life on the line, do you think you should be getting paid appropriately for that? I do. But Kroger Corporation would like to squeeze out every last dime, and they're actually asking for some of this hazard pay back. After we go to Fred Meyer's, we're going to go to the Fred Meyer's on Broadway. I believe that's the next stop. and showing support for workers there as well. We're going to Hawthorne, then Broadway, right? And then after Broadway, Legacy Hospital. So that is the route. And the cars are, I see, all lined up. We got signs on them. It's and folks are showing up. I see Rachel just showed up with her guitar. So our key performer is here to lead some great songs. So get ready whenever you can, Rachel. It's all good. Maybe I'll do another song right now. I want to thank everybody who came out today. Jamie, thank you for organizing this. Yeah. We love postal workers. There they are. Thank you, postal workers. Bringing stuff to my doorstep and my mailbox, keeping me connected. I've been sending a lot of postcards lately. I don't know about you all. And it's really nice to be able to just put something personal in the mail to my friends and family. I know what I'm going to do. You know, I'm glad to see everybody out here. We can keep social distance. We can put on masks. I like to see the masks that everybody's wearing. I'm a good 10 feet or more away from anybody else, so and I gotta play harmonica. I can't do that with the mask. So, but just stay clear. And I'm not sick either, at least not that I know of. So we are doing our best to really keep distance, but we can be out here supporting each other. So let's not let this virus keep us from doing solidarity. However it needs to be done, we got to get creative about it, right? So, and we don't need to be bringing guns to our demonstrations, right? There's no need for it, okay? This is a peaceful demonstration. There's no need for me to bring a gun. I'll bring a guitar instead. So, but yeah, I've been feeling like I need to break my rusty cage. So here's a song called Rusty Cages by Soundgarden. Johnny Cash did a version of it too, so I'm gonna do it in his style. You wired me awake and hit me with a hand of broken nails. You pulled my lead and cranked my chain to watch my blood begin to boil. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, I'm burning dinosaur bones. I'll take the river down to still water and ride a pack of dogs. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and when the forest burns on the side of the road and shines back like God's eyes. into your headlights. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. And the rain beats down like ice picks on your steel shores. The homeless looking for the homes, and the dogs are looking for the bones. Well, I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. That's right, we're gonna break our rusty cages and we are going to show the boss who's really boss, right? Okay, we are here to support the U.S. Post Office. The post office is not for sale, the institution is not for sale, and the workers are the ones that make it happen. So we are here to support these essential workers who are putting their lives on the line. I heard a number somewhere over 60 postal workers have succumbed to this virus. So this is real, folks. This is real stuff. And people need to be paid appropriately. And the same is true for grocery workers. The same thing is happening in groceries. And the same thing is happening for frontline healthcare workers. We need to do what we can to protect them and also make sure that they're getting the support that they need and the protective gear they need and the pay that's appropriate for the work that they're doing, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, again, I'm Dan Kaufman, and thank you so much for being here. Jamie and everybody out here doing this, I really appreciate it. Lucas, thanks for filming and helping me with this. And Rachel, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Freifilder. Was that close? Okay. Rachel Freifilder is going to come up and sing a couple songs, and I might help from the background over here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to sanitize this mic because we forgot a mic clip, unless you got a mic clip. Okay, I'll sanitize this for your protection, and then we'll let you... Cool.
Thanks, Social Justice Action Center, for giving out hand sanitizer when they give out food. Hey! I love that stuff. And for giving out food.
It's a big thanks to Social Justice Action Center for hand sanitizer and food, and for all the mutual aid that's going on in this city, officially, unofficially, neighbor to neighbor, friend to friend. It's really great, and I love to see it.
How's that? I'm a lot shorter than Dan, and than most people. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to support all of our essential workers in our beautiful city of Portland, and to Jamie for organizing, and for Dan for everything you do, and to everyone. I only recognize a few of you. I can't really sing with a mask on, so just keep your distance, cool? Thank you. We're gonna play some originals and some covers. I thought I would start out with playing two songs about essential workers. First one's by Woody Guthrie, and the second one it's by Alabama, but I changed the words a little bit to honor the people we're honoring today. Thank you.
get it here. Stop.
I learned this song in nursery school, and maybe some of you all did too. So you can sing along if you remember it. All right.
Okay. You let them know they're about to start. Going to circle the post office 3 times.
All right. I hear that the rally is about to start, circling the post office 3 times, and we're going to keep playing music while you're circling around so that the postal workers can hear how much we appreciate them. I know I love sending mail and getting mail. I write a lot of letters. Email's faster, but it's nothing like a real letter in your hand or a package.
Buy stamps.
Buy stamps. Mail stuff. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. That's the chorus. You wanna sing it? I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna wrap me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbons too. I'm gonna climb up in my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you find me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue off of my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. Go mail something. Thank you. It's all right. We're gonna keep playing.
Chaotic.
Yeah. We can't really keep up with y'all driving around, but we're gonna play some more songs over here. There are people in this country who work hard every day. Not for fame or fortune do they thrive, but the fruits of their labor are worth more than their pay. It's time a few of them were recognized. Hello, U.S. postal workers. Let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living. Just send it on down the line. Hello, Portland grocery workers. Let me thank you for your time. Just a 40-hour week for a living. Just send it on down the line. This is for the one who drives the tractor, growing corn and beans and pears. The one behind the counter, bringing home the sales. The one who fights the fire, the one who brings the mail. everyone who works behind the scenes. Hello, U.S. postal workers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. Hello, Portland grocery workers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. Hello, Tri-Med bus drivers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. Hello, nurses and all healers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to keep us all alive. You work a long, long week for a living, just to keep us all alive. Thank you, essential workers. Grows through the grass. The roll of concrete over it, try to keep it back. The concrete gets tired of what it has to do. It breaks and it buckles, and the grass goes through. And God bless the grass. God bless the truth that fights towards the sun. They roll the lies over it, think that it is done. It moves through the ground and reaches for the air, and after a while it's growing everywhere. So God bless the grass. God bless the grass that grows through cement. It's green and it's tender and it's easily bent. But after a while it lifts up its head, for the grass is living and the stone is dead. And God bless the grass. God bless the grass It's gentle and low, its roots they are deep, and its will is to grow. And God bless the truth, the friend of the poor, and the wild grass growing around the poor folks' door. And God
There's somebody I can talk to. My customers can't get in. You're blocking my place of business. I don't care if it's a fucking union. Is there somebody I can talk to?
Yeah.
I got customers that are trying to get in and they can't get in.
Okay. They're going to be done very soon.
You guys have been here for how long?
Well, they've been,
Yeah.
they've only circled the block for a very short period of time. Like 10 minutes.
And what is accomplishing? Except for if my P.O. box customers can't get into the building.
Showing
Parking lot
solidarity
block.
for essential workers and the post office. It's mostly unions that are close behind it, so I want to talk to them. Yeah, but you know. I'm not buying it. Just not buying it.
Should we pause the stream?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think this is good. I think we can wrap it up. Maybe I'm going to say one more thing on the mic and then we'll wrap it up.
What that lady said is total BS, because it's like super clear up there.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
like nobody talking.
So people have to walk a block.
I mean, like, it's moving. If people really need to go, they can wait for like 2 minutes.
Or they can just park across the street and walk over here. I'm not buying it. That's very much. That's you want to just talk about what's grass? Let's wrap it up.
We finished that. We can do one more song if you want.
Okay. I was gonna, you know what? I was just gonna say thank you to the construction workers too.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well. All right, well, if you're just turning into the live stream, we are down here at the Portland East Side Post Office, and we are here to honor essential workers, and all people are essential. I want to make that point clear. And I want to say a big thank you to the construction workers that I see out every day
doing their jobs, rain or shine here in Portland, and making sure that things get built and people have places to live. So thank you, construction workers. We see you up there. Yeah. And all the people out there doing what they can to help people keep safe in this pandemic and to help support each other. And we knew the rain was coming, and here it is. So we're going to wrap this thing up and put this guitar and amplifier away. Thank you so much. This rally is now heading to Hawthorne Boulevard, Fred Meyer's, to demonstrate against Kroger and the fact that they're taking away hazard pay for the workers. Then they're headed to the next Fred Meyer in Broadway, and then they'll be over at the Legacy Emmanuel Hospital down in North Portland, that finally. So, goodbye, Car Caravan, and that's the horns you hear is this caravan heading down to show support for essential workers and frontline workers. And no matter who you are, if you're out of work right now, if you are retired, or you're doing whatever you need to do to survive this, people are here for you, and don't lose hope, okay? That's really important. That's the key. All right, I'm gonna end on that note. Don't lose hope, support the post office. Buy stamps. Okay, one more little thing. Use stamps as currency. You don't have to use the dollar, you can trade stamps. So I think they're moving on now, and we are gonna wrap it up.